Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. You know what? Where's Hawkeye? Listener discretion advised. Pansy.
Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. I am Electra, of course. Over here we got the trusty Bono.
What's going down?
Yes, he is back, and then Lil back again, just for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, guys?
Somebody, we need the feminine view
This
here.
is the
You know
wrong
what? Yes, we
person.
do. I was gonna bring. Okay,
Look,
good.
if we want to bash women,
Oh no!
From a
We
woman's
need you.
perspective, we need Lil.
we need.
Oh,
Lily
you know what it
here to
is?
justify
You know what it is? It's like you don't even bash women. You just let me do it, and then you agree.
Yep.
So that's your loophole.
then
I
They
see
do-
what you're doing.
They do get paid too much, right?
She figured it out.
You know what? I'm gonna give some of my money back. I do get paid too much.
No, you do. You're too successful
I know.
for not having testicles.
Shit! You are so right. I don't even know. Imagine if I had testicles,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
Oh man,
I'd be fucking balling.
I feel like you'd be
balling.
I feel like
Pun
you'd be
intended.
Pun intended.
I feel like you'd be a criminal, like a
What?
high class, like a gangster,
A kingpin.
Yeah.
It's a
Like a
warlord.
respected one. Like I wouldn't go to jail or
like
anything.
the chick from John Wick 2 that kills herself in the tub.
Oh shit!
Like her
She had balls though.
with like a fur coat,
Damn.
walking around with a fur coat.
In the middle of a
Like-
rave,
like pure-
it sounds-
She must have been hot. No wonder she needed to get in the tub after.
You're
You're not gonna
fucking-
kill me.
Pure panther skin. That's pure panther skin fucking coat.
Oh my god. Okay, I did not think this is how this was gonna start,
Well,
but you
that's
know
how it
what?
starts.
How it
I feel
started.
good. I feel good about this.
It was a suicide,
Right?
And we are
It was-
talking about Suicide Squad.
Oh,
you
yeah.
And we are a squad.
You're right. You're right.
Anyways, so yeah, we're talking about Suicide Squad. But first, really quick, I gotta get into a little bit of news. We're recording a little after this news, but I still want to talk about it. Fucking Blumhouse got the rights to the fucking Exorcist and is going to make a sequel trilogy. So that's pretty exciting to me.
A sequel trilogy.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
I want to say it said there was going to be a trilogy. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the original actress who was the mom in the first movie is going to be back. So-
She's alive?
Dude, that
Yes.
chick is old as hell.
Oh, you know what would have been a
Have
fucking
the mom, the little girl.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming there's no way that's not going to happen. If they got the other one,
They
'cause
gotta get Reagan, right?
this is still an early development. Of
Oh.
course she's going to be in it, I'm sure.
Oh.
Yeah, you kind of have to. But
So
what,
I'm
what does that
excited.
mean though? Like, so like, are they gonna reimagine the fucking thing? Are they gonna pay tribute? Like, you know how they did? I don't know if Blumhouse did it, but you know when they redid Halloween and then like
Yeah.
Elm Street and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't really get into that. I was like, fuck it, whatever. But then again, all the
I like-
Exorcist movies after The Exorcist are pretty shit, anyways.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Exorcist 3 is awesome. But
I
it's
mean,
very-
you made me watch Exorcist too, but
No, I made you watch Exorcist 3.
oh, you did.
But it's very different. That's a very different kind of movie. It's also like a cop fucking movie. Like a cop's trying to figure. He's trying to
It's a cop movie. It's a
crack the case.
It's a crooked cop.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I'm assuming it would. They're saying it's going to be a sequel to probably like the first movie. I don't know if the third movie will be included, but yeah, it's supposed to be a sequel to that, and I'm sure it's going to be something similar to like what they did with the last Halloween movie, right? They're going to bring back the old character.
They're gonna get Rob Zombie.
Yeah. not Rob Zombie. The one that just came out where Jamie Lee Curtis is like all badass.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like it's a reboot, but with the same.
Yeah, okay.
With the same.
They're
cast.
introducing it. They're bringing it
Yeah,
back.
same cast. Technically a sequel to the first movie.
Right.
And then they're probably gonna try to do something fresh.
Sort of like Goldblum in Jurassic World.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
They gotta bring them in.
And you
Squeeze 'em in.
and you must go faster.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I will watch the new one. So
I won't. Yeah, I'll watch any Jurassic Park movie.
yeah, so death.
Of course, for
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. But anyways.
No one, but no director yet. Nothing. They just said, "Hey, we're gonna take on
No,
this."
they just bought the. I guess there was maybe like a bid. They went up. People bid for it, and Blumhouse got it or something.
Mm.
So yeah, that's exciting news. Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
And then you have Suicide Squad actor news from last night.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
There was some gossip.
Well, I mean, we're just getting into the tabloids.
My favorite.
Picked up my local Esquire.
I was like, I'm awake. I was falling asleep, and then he's like, wait a second, tabloid news. I'm like, I'm
I
up.
was like breaking 9 hours ago. Well, it's because I was googling Suicide Squad to do a little research for the episode, and that was one of the things that popped up. That
What happened?
the actor Joel Kinnaman, who played Rick Flag in the movie.
Okay.
Yellow shirt.
Yellow shirt.
Mhm. I really like that
Beefed
dude.
up.
By the
Me
way.
too.
He's fucking
Oh,
dope.
he-
I am in love.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen For All Mankind,
I haven't.
but he's the main lead in that.
I'll do it.
It's fucking sick.
I'll fucking
he
do
is
it.
still a patriot, just saying in that one. But go
I
on.
was just like, oh. Yeah. You know?
For sure.
What'd he do?
Well, I don't know. I guess the article was about how he got a restraining order on some chick.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. And,
He's a fucking hot ass motherfucker.
but then it came out that he was getting the restraining order because she was like, he said he was like threatening her and what, I mean,
She was trying to
threatening him.
extort him or something?
Yeah.
Really?
And then she came out and said that he raped her.
Ooh.
Not once, but twice.
It was that
That's
double
not
rape
rape.
hitter.
That's not rape. She went back.
Hey, rape me once. Rape me once.
Uh-huh.
Shame on me.
Uh-huh.
Rape me twice. I'm gonna extort you.
But then Kinnaman was just like, that was consensual, like you know. it,
Absolutely.
You
bro."
loved it, bitch.
Twice? It happens twice? Get out of
Yeah,
here.
you didn't take the breakup well.
Hey, I raped you once and then you came back for a second raping?
Second helping.
No.
No way, Jose.
But I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's right. We don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
I don't know. She's trying to cash out. She's
But
like,
you know what? He's getting a restraining order, so maybe she's just a crazy bitch. Because allegedly, this all started when he blocked her ass.
Ooh.
He
Oh yeah, she like sent him like some videos of her naked or something.
OnlyFans?
I don't know. But anyway, whatever. Let's not get too into this. Who
Anyway,
cares?
he's in some heat. He's in some
Okay.
heat. We don't know what's going to happen, but you know what? I'm rooting for him because he was excellent in this movie.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. Again, yeah, I've seen the entire series. It's on Apple Plus, but it's that For All
Perfect,
Mankind. It's
perfect.
fucking dope.
I really liked him in this movie. Fucking thought he was awesome. But I used to hate him as an actor. He was RoboCop in the remake,
Okay.
and I thought he was fucking awful. And
He's
like,
playing a robot.
But he plays the thing about the RoboCop remake is like he still acts like a regular human in it. It's kind of like a little. Do you remember that movie?
I don't think I watched it.
No, me
What?
either.
No, I don't think so.
You didn't watch
I barely watched Dread. You had to force me
Ouch,
to that.
yeah.
I'm
that
sorry.
movie rocks. So
Oh.
fuck you.
It's cool. I'm just saying, the remakes of that shit.
Dude, you and me fucking loved RoboCop.
You're
I
like
would-
Sly for life,
I
right?
love-
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of that fucking guy, oh my god. Oh my god.
Who knew, dude?
Nah.
Who knew he could be the voice of a really
Talent.
cool shark?
Talent that
Yeah.
fucking guy has oozes from him.
Well, yeah, I put it on Instagram that night that I watched the
And
movie.
I immediately replied,
Because I was like, number one, I gotta say, it probably is top 5 best shark movies. It's gotta be up there. It's hard to find 5 good shark movies. This has to at least be in there. 'cause
It's a tie with Megalodon. I think.
Megalodon.
Statham?
Fuck no,
Come
man.
on, dude. They had the same dialogue. I mean, it was pretty much the same.
This movie was like 1,000 times more entertaining
Wow.
than The Meg. And remember, you and me were so excited to go watch The Meg. That was one of the most disappointing.
It was a Chinese propaganda film.
It was.
What?
It was crazy.
Explain.
So, I don't know if you've seen the Megalodon.
I have not. I clearly haven't.
No, it's just really fucking. It's super heavy on the Chinese influence to try to develop some shit. But it's a Chinese. Like I'm sure it did amazing in China.
This is why China's kicking our ass,
Yeah,
guys.
probably. I don't even know if they were Chinese.
They tricked Jason Statham into making a movie.
Wow. Wow.
No.
China,
No,
then, huh?
it was weird. I don't know. Why did we start talking about The Meg?
Because it's a top 5 shark movie.
What the hell? What do you mean? Why?
Wake up, bro.
First of all, it's like fucking Jaws.
Yeah, of course.
Deep Blue Sea.
Okay.
And then after that, it's kind of hard, right? I mean,
Okay.
I guess I would throw I like the Shallows movie with Blake
Yeah,
Lively.
that could
was
be
not-
3.
It's
Okay.
up there. I mean, when it comes to the
shark
best
movie,
shark
yeah,
movies,
okay.
it's one of the
Yeah.
better ones.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just like, what do you got, man?
Sharknado.
I guess.
And now the Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yeah,
You know what? It
exactly.
checks out. It checks out.
It's top 5.
However, you also said it was a top 5.
But then, as I was thinking about that, I was like, you know what? And I gotta say, it's probably top 5 best Stallone fucking performance. Like, absolutely,
I
dude.
think so. This one barely topped.
There's 6
Hopland.
Rockies, dude.
I say you can only count Rocky as one fucking
Yeah,
performance.
that's one movie.
dude.
That's one movie.
Same thing for Rambo, because there's like 12 of those if you combine them.
I'll just go with Rambo. You know,
That's what I said.
Just Rambo.
Rambo's his best performance. Rocky, good.
What?
And fucking again,
Copland.
and then Suicide Squad.
And then Oscar, obviously.
No. Suicide
If,
Squad.
if
and
you
then
guys
Dread.
haven't seen Oscar, please
I can't
Watch
endorse
it.
it. I can't
Please.
endorse it.
please watch. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Let's not. No, you guys don't have to do that.
Mm.
Watch Oscar Geo.
Oh God.
In other news, did you see that Venom preview?
I haven't seen it. I didn't want to watch it. I watched the first trailer, and I don't like watching too many trailers because I don't like.
You know what,
it
this
spoiling
motherfucker,
shit.
he refuses to watch trailers now. I'm like, how the fuck? You're just gonna go in blind?
Because okay, so we were gonna go to the movies, and it was the night that Suicide Squad came out, and I was like, oh fuck, like, what are we doing? Let's go watch Suicide Squad.
Mhm.
But before that, he gets me all worked up about going to
chill
watch
out.
Stillwater,
Anyway,
Stillwater. Which one's? Oh, that's that
Damon.
fucking Damon movie, huh?
which apparently is kind of about Amanda Knox, which I didn't know.
Interesting.
very interesting. Any fucking
Wow.
ways.
Okay.
What was I saying? I got fucking lost.
Trailers.
Trailers.
dude.
Anyways, yes. So she throws on the Suicide Squad trailer
No.
right before like we leave the house or whatever, and then we get some information in the trailer that was just like
It
what?
happened in the first 10 seconds.
I didn't know that. Like they showed the part in the trailer that like
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba's character
Ow! He doesn't get 3, he gets 2.
had shot Superman with a kryptonite bullet, you know, and I was just like like.
And I was like, excuse me?
Yeah,
He did
but
what?
I was like, dude, why'd you watch that? We could have just seen that cool thing in the movie.
It's not like
and then
it's-
you spoiled it.
I spoiled
You
it.
ruined her.
Wow.
You're a ruiner.
Well, I gotta say, this second preview for Venom, There Will Be Carnage,
Looks good?
It looks really good. The first one I was iffy. I didn't watch the first Venom because it was kind of like,
What?
I don't know, whatever.
I didn't either.
It was PG, right? PG-13 or something.
And
13.
apparently he's just like sweaty and in a hoodie the whole time.
What? No, I really liked the first Venom. I'm pretty sure we went, Bono, we went to go see that in the movie theater, dude.
I don't remember.
You're lost a lot of brain cells.
This is probably during those
It's
times,
fatherhood,
bro.
dude. You're tired.
I am tired. This is way before that. I was just drunk and high most of the time.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Those were
Probably some of the best sleep I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
When we would go watch movies.
Yeah, those were. I think we went to go see that in like Monterey, and if we were in Monterey,
Wow.
we were not in a sound state of mind.
Wow. No, but it looks cool. A lot of good shit. Woody Harrelson's gonna fucking. He's gonna crush it.
Right.
So
I'm excited for it, and that movie's gonna be directed by Andy Serkis, which is crazy. He's the guy that fucking played Gollum.
Nice.
He's a good actor. He's also plays David Bowie's assistant in The Prestige. That dude.
Okay.
He's a good actor. And this is gonna be the first thing he's ever gonna direct, which is super weird. Like you're gonna direct Venom 2?
2. Yeah.
Fuck it.
He must have really loved Venom 1.
I really liked Venom 1. Venom, it's a fun ass movie. I really enjoyed it.
I need to watch it.
It's silly. It's a silly ass movie. Like just the banter he has with the Venom.
Which is him, right? He did the voice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Tom Hardy's the fucking shit.
He
dude.
is.
It's like,
good.
He's dreamy.
but whatever. We're talking Suicide Squad, man. Me and Lily and my brother Lalo, we went to go see this on Thursday night, opening night. You watched it last night on HBO Max?
Yes, I did.
Really quick, just get into the budget of this thing. How much do you think this movie cost?
The new one?
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty done up, so I would say above 150.
It is above 150.
Oh, fuck.
Good
200?
Below. It's at 185.
Okay.
That is a modest fucking budget.
That's a lot,
You can
though.
tell, though. The movie looks pretty goddamn great.
It does look good.
And it was shot in IMAX. One of the trivia right here. First official rated R IMAX movie. Never been a movie shot in IMAX that was rated R. So that's the first one. That's pretty cool.
Was it, I saw some, well, obviously I didn't see it, but like it looked like a lot of it could have been 3D. Was it 3D as well?
I don't believe so, no.
Like when the stars come out towards the screen and then the flowers and all that shit. Like,
No.
No,
I don't believe so.
But that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm...
Why
Why
so I was
not?
tripping. I was like,
I mean, no, I don't believe this was...
Maybe if we're
gonna be
high enough,
I think it'll do it.
they'll come towards us. Yeah.
Yeah. And the movie opened this weekend. It's Sunday today. And the estimated grosses for this is already it's going to underperform like crazy at 25. It's probably going to get 25 million in the fucking weekend.
What?
That's what I said.
That's it?
I
Yeah.
don't believe
People
that.
are going to the theater right now. That doesn't make
I know,
sense.
but this is you got to consider that it is an R movie and it is a hard R. This movie is.
You know what? It is. I was actually taken by surprise. How hard this movie went. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you compare it to the first one, which was your run of the mill PG-13. You know, maybe a little hard. PG-13, but still PG-13. No, you're not seeing blood.
No,
There's
they
no
don't.
cursing.
And I mean, people are getting murdered like hard.
Look.
Like anyone who hates Pete Davidson will love this
Oh,
movie.
Not only that, but like, imagine all the snowflakes in that intro scene. I mean, okay, you start off a scene. You start off a movie with a child murder scene. That's one thing, but you kill a bird.
What do you
With a
mean?
ball?
Is that where you draw the line?
No, I'm saying all the snowflakes in the world are gonna be like, oh my god, they killed the fucking
canary.
Yeah, it's indigenous to that part.
Please tell me no animals were harmed.
Right. Oh my god.
This is disrespectful to birds.
Yeah, someone got hurt and they were there to watch Suicide Squad.
And
And Pete Davidson.
and later there's like a whole like cage of birds.
Set on fire. There's a lot of birds. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of
Wait a
bird
minute.
hate in
Yes,
this
sir.
movie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about this? What if it's like, sending a message, peeners are out, the dicks. We're taking dicks out of here.
Birds?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
It could be metaphorical. This is a feminist
Or maybe
movie.
it was
This
a
is
way of
feminist
saying
movie.
like Birds of Prey sucked so hard.
Yeah, the birds suck.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's also a good point.
You know
Okay,
what?
well let's just
Yeah, so the movie's gonna vastly underperform. It seems like it's gonna be a flop. It'll be lucky to make its money back.
I don't know.
I find that hard to believe.
Hopefully, it gets like a good word
I think
of
maybe the
mouth.
word will get out.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, because this is a great movie, especially go watch in the theater because it's a really pretty movie and it's hilarious. It's the
It's
kind of.
so funny.
It's the kind of movie you want to go see in the movie theater with
Yeah.
with a bunch of other people. or
You know,
whatever.
I started watching this movie with my eyes rolling and everything. Like I was just like, I do not want to sit.
You
through
know
this.
what? I thought felt the same way because
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be Suicide Squad again. I'm just gonna be upset the whole
Not
time.
only that, but like the Harley Quinn shit with fucking Birds of Prey really fucking got under my skin. I was
Yeah.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to watch any more of this bullshit.
Right.
But she's used perfectly
so-
in this movie.
And look, going back, and
Redemption.
right before coming, I started watching Suicide Squad 1 because I had seen it, but it was like background.
But
And in that one, they just make her look like a whore.
Boner Jams.
Boner Jams 03, dude.
Not bad.
Not bad. That opening scene where she's like, oh, yeah. I was like,
Twirling and shit.
okay.
I was like, I remember when I said I kind of liked it.
No, yeah.
I was actually, that movie got a lot of hate when it came out. I am not saying that is a good movie. I'm saying that is a bad movie, but it's got her in it and she's hot as hell. You got Big Willie in there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely redeemed that in this one. And you know what? It's not pay attention a lot to like social media where people like post about it and shit. But since we have our movie podcast Instagram, go follow us. A lot of that stuff comes out, with what we look at. And a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people were saying it was a really good fucking movie and sharing like, hey, this movie's going to be fucking top. So I was like, okay, well, I'll still watch it. But surprisingly, it was a good fucking movie.
It was.
Yeah, well, this was written and directed by James Gunn, who his first movie is actually kind of similar to this. Slither, remember fucking Slither?
I do remember
Slither's awesome, and he made like 2 rated R movies right off the bat. Slither, and he made this movie called Super with your boy Dwight from The Office.
Nice.
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, it was like a really dark comedy about like a Dwight who tries to be a superhero, and he's just like beating people with a wrench, and it's violent.
That sounds good.
Rated R, and it's a weird movie. It's got Kevin Bacon in it, so it's sizzling. They got that bacon sizzle.
Got that fat. got the
It's
grease.
dripping. Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I think he got like Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he just kind of got stuck there, making these family films that are acclaimed and shit. And then Disney fucking fired his ass. Right. And he was already, starting or developing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And they fire him over tweets that he had posted like 10 years ago or whatever, where he was making jokes about like pedophiles or some shit, right?
What?
But he was just making jokes. They were probably tasteless jokes or whatever.
Like what we make.
But like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We talked about rape for a little while. So yeah, we might get canceled in 10 years. Maybe less.
Nobody knows us, dude.
Yeah.
But whatever. So yeah, he got fired for making some silly jokes. So DC was just like, oh, did Marvel fuck you over, buddy? Like, why don't you fucking
Hop on that DC
why
train.
don't you come over this way? Fucking Suicide Squad 1 fucking bit of dick.
Oh.
Nobody liked it. It made some money, but nobody liked it. Fucking, everybody hated the fucking Joker in that movie, including myself. Fucking Jared Leto.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
It
God.
didn't take a lot. I'm telling you. I started watching and I see him. And I'm like, what are you doing? He looks like Will Ferrell's Gator mixed with one of these trap rappers that we see these days. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
it's like a
He
very
does-
Machine Gun Kelly
Yes,
looking fucking Joker.
absolutely. Oh
Super
my
weird.
God.
Go fuck Megan Fox, dude. Get the hell out of here. Get out of this
Yeah.
movie.
You shouldn't be fucking Margot Robbie.
It's a fucking sin that they allowed that to happen. Whatever. I'm sure Jared Leto could do a decent Joker, but to fucking
Look like that.
dress it up
It was
like
very
that.
distracting. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the whole look of the movie. There was way too many face tattoos.
There were. I was tripping.
Everybody
Even she had face tats. Yeah. I was-
Exactly, which they fucking toned down for this movie. She
I was
literally
about to
only
say,
has
yeah.
like a
The
little
little
heart.
heart.
Doesn't have a bunch of shit all over. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? I forgot.
Gun. Being,
Oh yeah, James Gunn. So yeah, so they told him come on over, and he's it's just like basically you could do Guardians of the Galaxy, but do it rated R and go fucking crazy. You know?
And that he did.
Yeah. So this is like a return to a fucking hard rated R, which is how he started, you know? Because Slither's like that's a fun ass fucking
It's
movie.
funny. It's funny as fuck.
It's similar to this, and it's about like a thing taking over people's mind. It's an alien taking over people's minds. That's like
same shit.
Did you bring it back? Did he do that on purpose? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do not only Guardians of the Galaxy rated R version. I'm gonna make it like Slither too. Add these fucking mind aliens. Make it gross, funny. Fucking, I don't know. I think he went full circle, pulled it off, man.
Nice.
When you watch they start similar, right? Both of them, they both start with like a classic fucking like rock song and like going in on a prison and shit, like,
Right.
and like you just see how like one works and one doesn't.
Absolutely. That was probably the biggest peeve I had. 20 minutes into the first Suicide Squad is the use. It was like watching Captain Marvel again. The use of score or the
a bunch of song after song. You got fucking. You got
does not work.
You got House of the Rising Sun right off the bat.
I'm not, you know,
And you can't be mad at that
It's
one.
okay.
Great way to start a movie. But then you go like right into Sympathy for the Devil, like right after that.
Paranoid kicks on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Seven Nation Army fucking just shows us like, whoa. And I'm happy anytime there's a White Stripes song in a movie, but
Totally.
but it takes away the value after it's the 20th song, and we're like
in a row.
We're like 30 minutes into the movie. The budget and the music in that first movie must have been fucking insane.
They're like, squeeze it in there.
Yeah.
10 seconds, go.
$50 million or something on pure music, I'm sure, dude.
That's wild, dude. But it was better the second time around, for sure.
And what's crazy about that is that's what they criticized a lot from that movie. It was just like, dude, it was just like song after song, like whatever, these jokes and stuff. And this movie did the same thing, except it did it like way better, because this has a lot of fucking music in it throughout too, that it is really stylized and kind of did the exact same thing, just it accomplished it like way fucking better.
It had like interludes where you could tell it was like someone composed that shit and threw it in there to kind of just fill in the gaps and shit. But yeah, you're right, it was better. But now thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so Suicide Squad, the first one, kind of really fucked it up in 2016. When was that? When did that movie come out?
I don't.
Let me check. 1 sec. Yeah, 2016. And then, okay, so is that a DC thing? Like, have you noticed that in any of the DC movies? I know Captain Marvel did that and really fucked it up, like last year or whatever fucking time it came out. But that kind of set that new fuckery standard of misusing, pop culture tracks.
Well, it's actually very interesting because David Ayer directed that first Suicide Squad. And he's a hit and miss director. We've talked about him before. He's made great movies such as Fury, which I think is the fucking shit. End of Watch is a very good movie. He might have another good one.
Okay.
But he's got some very bad ones. He did The Tax Collector. That lost episode, I went into a whole fucking...
Oh my God. I cannot believe that episode didn't air.
That episode is the reason we have a bigger memory card.
500 gigs now.
It was an hour and a half of trashing that movie.
Wow.
Yeah, and that director.
And we'll never hear it again.
Yeah, and so he directed that movie. I think he was coming off of Fury.
We owe it to Shia LaBeouf
to redo this episode.
Creeper deserves an episode.
You know what? You're fucking right, dude. Let's try to reenact it.
I was so mad about it that I was like, I can't do it. We can't recreate that magic again.
I think we can. I
need to rewatch it.
I think we all need to rewatch it right before we go on air.
It'll ignite the fire rises.
Exactly.
Let's make a pact right now.
All right.
That in a few Sundays we're gonna do this.
For Creeper.
Yeah, dude. If Shia LaBeouf got that tattoo for that movie,
We have
Come
to.
on.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
It's been decided. Back to Suicide Squad.
Yeah. According to this director, this movie was kind of taken away from him, and they recut it. The studio recut it to however they wanted. Batman vs. Superman had just come out, and people thought it was too dark, and it turned people off how dark it was and how violent it was. So then Warner Bros. Was just like, shit, I think we also, like, they were going this dark route. And then they were like, the people don't like it. People fucking love fucking Marvel. And then I don't know if you remember when the trailer for that Suicide Squad came on, but it looked awesome. And it had like a Queen song in the background, and it looked like it was going to be this real fun. Like, it looked like what this new movie is what that other movie seemed like it was going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
But then you watch the movie, and it was just not that. And so this guy claims that they took that movie away from him and they did whatever. So, and he put out a tweet or on Instagram, like actually like a week ago or something, saying how he made supposedly he made a great movie, that there was all that music shit wasn't in it, that was all the studio. They were like, you know what, Marvel is using Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sure this was influenced by Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like that has a lot of pop music in it. It's funny and stuff. They made him do reshoots, and then they changed it. And he said he made a really dark, really good movie. But who knows? Well, we may never know. Maybe they'll Snyder cut that shit for him one day, and maybe it'll be a good movie. Who knows? But yeah, David Ayer.
Damn. You went deep.
Poor bastard.
Poor guy.
And yeah, I mean, he was supposed to direct another Harley Quinn movie, and then basically DC was like,
fuck that.
yeah, they were like, fuck you, dude, get out of here. And then that ended up turning into Birds of Prey, which fucking...
That's why there was a bird massacre.
I know. Yeah, you're right. Go listen to our fucking Harley Quinn episode if you want to know what we thought about that movie.
If you want the truth.
We can't get into it, right?
I didn't even watch it. I was like, no, thank you. After Suicide Squad, I was like, dude, I was so mad watching that movie in the movie theater. I was like, I'm just going to fall asleep.
But this new movie, it starts off awesome. And it starts similar, too, because both movies start off with the music, and then they just start introducing characters. And this one is just, so much funner, you know? It starts off with you think this is going to be your main character or something, and he hardly even says anything. He's just kind of tripping out. Right. And then Amanda Walker, played by Viola Davis, comes in. I thought she was fucking awesome.
She's an excellent actress.
It establishes the fucking bomb injections, just like the first one. You got to do this fucking mission. Otherwise, we're going to blow your fucking head off. And one thing I will say, that this is kind of like a reboot, but it has 4 of the exact same characters.
That's what I was going to say, only because I just started watching it. But yeah, the same characters that come into it. But I think that's probably why they did it. They're like, okay, yeah, that movie had these guys, but fuck them.
Right.
We're going to kill them all.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
It was great.
It was, I mean, I didn't know. So then I started watching. I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. Well, cool.
I was like, wait, there's a second Suicide Squad?
Yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah, they basically... They give you that initial oh yeah, meet the squad. This is fucking Blackguard, played by fucking Pete Davidson. The Weasel, come on.
The Weasel. The Weasel was does anybody know that the Weasel can swim? Anybody ask the Weasel?
Pulls them in, the Weasel's dead.
The Weasel's dead.
I know.
So great.
It's so funny too. And Pete Davidson's like, is this a fucking dog? It's like, what kind of fucking dog do you know that looks like that?
He's like, is this a werewolf? And then he's freaking out. He's like,
You see me next to a werewolf?
He's like, I do not fuck with werewolves. And then fucking Rick Flag, played by Joel Kinnaman, comes in. And I fucking like this character right off the bat, because he was like, he's not a werewolf, he's a weasel. It's like, he's harmless. It's like, well, he's not harmless. He killed
27 children.
He's But he agreed to do this. So, like, fuck it.
And he came in, and I was like, "Oh God, it's hot in here. It is hot in here."
Look good.
But, dude, how did he look? In the first movie, he looked like a crackhead.
He
or
looked
something.
malnourished. He looked malnourished.
It looked a little messy. Again,
Meth. That's what I said. I said meth for sure.
But
Was it maybe method acting?
Oh, red flag. I don't know. This fucking guy. No, but probably because of that fucking show, For Mankind or whatever. It's about space. So he's like a pilot. He's like a fighter pilot. So he has to be fucking Jack City. So he looks good. And I mean, he's just finished that season. So they threw him right into this. Like, come here.
Okay.
Come here. Come
Makes
on.
sense. Yeah. I mean, I thought he was, yeah. And right off the bat, it sets the tone so much differently from his character in the first movie, where, like, I thought he was a bad actor, especially in that movie too. I was like, I fucking hate this actor. Like, hate that, like, they put him in this role. Like, they could have gotten a better guy. But I mean,
Nope.
it really just fucking, it depends on the fucking director. This other director fucking, yeah, he made him do a really good fucking performance.
They also make Michael Rooker look like a bitch.
Yes.
I'm like, what's up with this savage who just kills his bird and feels nothing, right? I'm like, he's about to go off on some motherfuckers.
And he bitches
But-
out
But
hard.
it's so awesome because at first you think he's just kind of watching everybody fucking beef it, and he's just kind of like, you think he's gonna do something cool,
Yeah.
or because at first he's just like, these
He's
fucking
fucking
amateurs.
Yeah, he's like the first one that gets to shore with a weasel.
Yeah, he pulled the weasel out.
The oldest one, just no problem.
When he jumps off of the chopper too, and just the way he comes up from the
Like,
water,
all
they give
seal
him
ready.
the glory
Yeah,
shots and shit.
Yeah.
And then he bitches out hard.
But it's really cool how they all just die like really fast, and like some of them pretty messed up. That chick tries to take down the helicopter, and it.
Which I'm looking at here. I don't know what's up with Maylene.
What's her last name?
NG? How the fuck do you say that?
Exactly. You almost,
Did you say?
you almost can't even say that.
You almost have to say NG.
Yeah, and then it has Nathan Fillion in it as the TDK.
I love the helicopter scene when Pete Davidson can't get his seatbelt on.
Oh yeah, and he's just not moving around. He's like, there.
Now you're safe.
Now you're safe.
It's so true. It's just like, okay, now you're safe because you have this fucking seatbelt on.
Yeah, and then Javelin played by Flula Borg, who I fucking love.
Flula is the best.
Have you ever seen Flula?
Mm-mm.
Conzi.
Oh, the comedian guy?
Yeah, he's like on Conan a lot. That's how I know
flamboyant
him.
looking
Yeah,
dude?
he's hilarious.
He's good.
He plays Javelin, and it's funny because when he's asking, like, he's like, "What does TDK stand for?" or whatever, and he's like, it just stands for me, and he's like, "Your name is letters," and the other guy's just like, "All names are letters, you fucking idiot." But yeah, Jai Courtney comes back as Captain Boomerang. I thought he was gonna be in the movie more. He was one of the better things about that first Suicide Squad 2. He was one of the actors that kind of did a good job, and I was surprised that he died. He almost had nothing to do in this movie. He had like 3 solid jokes, and then he dies. That is it. TDK ends up standing for the detachable kid, and his arms just detach, and he's just like kind of mildly inconveniencing people by
like
touching their faces.
He's just like messing with their helmets.
It's like poke some eyes out or something.
It is so hilarious just how stupid like his powers are.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
And then Harley Quinn is with Rick Flag, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "I didn't choose the team, man. Like shit." It's so fucking funny. But then so they all die. Michael Rooker fucking pussies out. He just leaves screaming like a little girl, and then gets his head blown out. Pretty fucking cool. But then you find out that was only a diversion. They were literally there just to be
Killed.
literal Suicide Squad, you know? The real fucking team that's gonna do the real job is fucking snuck in through the side while these people got fucking massacred.
Not only that, but Pete Davidson was a snitch in this movie.
Total
Yeah.
fucking dweeb.
Mhm.
And then so you go into the cool little opening credit scene. They establish like the team behind the Suicide Squad. Like they're all making bets on who's gonna fucking die.
That was pretty good.
That's hilarious.
And that opening credit scene, it's got like a really cool song. And then like you see them all like being all fucking cheerful and paying each other for their fucking bets. Just fucking good old days, glory days. And then you get into, so it goes back 3 days later, and then you meet
3 days earlier.
earlier. You're right. And you meet Bloodsport, played by Idris Elba.
Mhm.
That's how you do it.
Yes.
That's how you do it. You get DJ Idris Elba to come in and save the fucking day, okay?
Yes.
And-
Always.
And I mean, I know we're big Will Smith fans,
But Idris did
I
it
mean,
better.
Idris, look, man.
he's better. He's a better actor.
Oh, yes.
Ever since Prometheus and he was
Yeah.
willing to go down, I was like, this is the guy. He's a
He
man.
is.
This
He's
is
a
the guy.
man, dude. He really is. We hated him in The Office, but we love him.
Yes.
He was in The Office.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
How do you did
Well,
not
then that
see
show
that?
got elevated, huh?
It
It
was pretty
did.
good.
Yeah. He was like
he was he was the boss at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in.
He came in and took over.
I can remember his character, but I didn't remember that was. I haven't seen
when
The Office in
Michael
forever.
Scott leaves to make the
The
Michael
paper-
Scott Paper Company, Idris Elba takes over as the boss.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It is
And
good.
everyone's in love with him. Like
Yeah.
Angela, is like, yeah, she's going hard.
Is he British in it, or does he do an American accent?
No, I
Kind of
think
American.
it's
yeah.
American.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, but he turns out to be the biggest kiss ass, which
Yes,
is hilarious
yes,
too.
yes. Anyway,
So shout out to Idris.
shout out.
Just Elba. They get a nice little scene with his daughter when he's in jail. Pretty. She tells him she stole a TV watch or whatever. He's just like, what? Like, why the hell would you want to watch TV on your watch? She's like, it does other things.
They're just yelling at each other.
Very passionate, very passionate.
Yeah, and it starts off funny, and then it gets ooh, you know, that hurt.
Like, you weren't a fucking father to me. He's like, ouch,
Dude.
ouch, ouch.
Yeah,
Which is similar to like the Will Smith scene, but like it's just like that one is like his daughter's sweet and
yeah. She doesn't let Will Smith shoot Batman.
I know. So how do you feel about that? Let's talk about that for a
That was
second.
a stupid scene,
Wow.
dude. I was telling Electro here, he's like, hey man, we're gonna do this shit. I'm like, yeah, let me just recap the first one. And as I'm typing that, fucking Batfleck shows up on screen. I'm like, okay, hey, let's meet up now because I'm not gonna get through.
That's literally
I'm done.
that's literally all that he does. He's in 2 little scenes, and in one of them, he punches Harley Quinn square in the face, which is
I was
cool.
gonna say the car that they're driving there is a Lycan. That car is like one of the rarest cars ever. So their budget must have been fucking. It was wild for Suicide Squad if they had the Lycan car, that
That's
Joker
a badass car. Yeah.
and fucking Harley
What's the
Quinn.
budget? You're right there on IMDb.
Let
Go,
me see
go
what
to the
we got.
bottom.
Let me see what the fuck. How
Go to
much
the
is that?
bottom.
This is the new one, fool.
Oh,
But talk about him hating Affleck. You know, it's
Fucking
like
Batfleck.
he comes at Big Willie when he's with his daughter on
It was
Christmas.
Smart.
Estimated 175 million.
so around about the same budget.
This is 2016 money though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just saying.
Okay.
So you were just upset.
Yeah, I was. Nope. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go record this show.
They fucking threaten Idris Elba that they're gonna lock his daughter up if he doesn't fucking lead this new team and shit. And he's like, all right, the cool little scene where he almost fucking ices Viola
That was good.
Davis.
That was intense,
Yeah.
passionate.
Mm-hmm. And then you meet fucking John Cena as the fucking Peacemaker. Fucking crutch. I fucking
He's
love John
great.
Cena.
He's
dude.
great, dude.
I mean, he's a really funny fucking actor. I really like him. Oh,
He's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's too bad that he's like in the new Fast and the Furious. It's like, do more good stuff. Why are you doing Fast and the
He
Furious?
needs to do
Cashing out.
comedies.
Why are you fucking with Vin, man?
No.
He's used to that big time money though. He's always been the money grab, bro. So he needs to cash out.
I know. And then this movie's gonna flop. He's gonna be like, I'm not gonna do that.
No,
No
I don't
more.
think. I think it's gonna redeem itself.
Well, who knows? Well, he was in Blockers.
I love
He
Blockers.
was hilarious
He's
in
a
that.
great actor in
was.
Blockers.
Yeah, and then so you
Also, the Marine. He was in the Marine. I don't know if you saw.
you watched.
I don't
You
know.
didn't watch that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't even know what that is.
WWE production.
He was in a movie called 12 Rounds.
Does he go 12 rounds?
No, it's not a boxing
So,
movie.
oh,
I don't even
okay.
know what it's called. That I think it is. It might be about boxing. I don't know.
okay. Let's not keep going with his filmography then.
So anyway, right after that, you meet the fucking King Shark himself.
Yes.
And it's funny because they just walk into the room and he's sitting there reading a book, and John Cena's just like, "Holy shit!" Like, what the fuck? And he's got like he's he's a little TikTok to this shark. I'm very surprised Sylvester Stallone did this
God
can't
bless
believe
him.
That's
Like,
fucking wild, dude.
because his accent is already attributed to him sounding, let's say, on the spectrum,
Whoa.
right? And then he basically does that in this movie.
Yes.
And I was like, dude, he's either really cool or
no.
really
He's
stupid.
really-
I think he's really unaware.
Yeah, man. Like,
But
dude,
he's also really cool.
it's fucking great. I'm telling you, top 5 greatest performances he ever did.
Unreal. Every scene I was like jaw dropped. Like, what are you gonna say?
Dude,
How are you gonna?
the part where he's like in the little aquarium and he's just running around like, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And that was the point where I was like, I can't believe he did
No,
this.
yeah. I was like, I really hope they took like a bunch of his old audio and just
Yeah.
compiled it.
That might have not even been him. They just distorted sounds.
Yeah.
From Rocky
And
1
got
through
the-
4.
They pulled a couple licenses. Let's get the audio from them.
Let's just get all these Rocky grunts.
Yeah, dude. I was so surprised.
It was
but
brutal. I'm like, that scene was unnecessary.
that was the most tasteless thing in this whole movie.
Yeah.
I was cool with all the parrots being set on fire, but you're crossing the line.
Yeah. brutal stuff. And yeah, knowing that, and just because, honestly, because you posted it, I had no idea. Again, I had no research on this movie, going in dry. And when I noticed that, I was like, fuck me.
Yeah, he was very proud of it. He was posting it on his IG because, of course, I follow him and love him.
Yeah, and I told Lily when we left the movie, I was just like, is he like is
Proud.
He, yeah, like,
Yeah, he
is
definitely
proud of this?
is.
And
He's
you're-
absolutely
and
proud
I
of
was
it.
surprised. I was like, holy crap! Like they must have paid him a lot of money. I don't know.
But you know what, dude? The shark character was fucking awesome.
He's terrific.
It was cool.
He's
He is
terrific.
hilarious. The beginning where like they're not even like they don't even know each other yet, and that sleepy rat bitch falls asleep,
I love that character too.
and then they
dude.
wait like they wake up and he basically has her head in his mouth, like
Well, the little rat's telling
Like,
Idris
wake
Elba,
up,
"Eat
bitch."
it." She's about to eat her. Oh man,
it's fucking comedy.
I love that chick too. How they introduce her character and they're like, "Get up," and she's just like,
She's so tired.
It's just like the saddest thing ever.
Like fucking millennials, right? Like he's like upset. He's
Yeah.
like, goddamn millennials are always tired.
Yeah, I really liked her character too. She's great. And then you get the polka dot man himself.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, that actor is really good too. His name's David. Like that last name is crazy.
But he always has
That's
like
Melchior.
these like he always has like these like scary like he's like a murderer.
We just watched The Dark Knight the
Dark
other
Knight,
night,
yep.
and yeah,
Yep.
he's the guy that fucking basically
Mhm.
sets fucking Harvey Dent off. You know,
He's laughing.
he's a great actor.
yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He was great in this movie when they introduce him, and then the inmate is in the background. And he's like, "Hey, polka dot man." He's all like, "I was hoping you could entertain my child's birthday party. You fucking pussy." And I laughed at that. I was like, dude, if that movie was made 4 years ago, it would not have said pussy. It would have been a little bit of a harsher word.
Hard F. Hard F.
And if me and Bono were in the movie theater, we probably would have laughed louder than anybody in the room.
Hard F. Heavy on the T. Just heavy.
I was like, come on, dude. You should have done it. You should have done it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is not PC. Okay.
Nope.
You could have thrown the F-bomb. But no, he decided
At
to
least
keep it.
once.
He kept it classy, right? Not even one. And they introduced Project Starfish, which is also like, I can't believe that the monster at the end of this movie is just a giant starfish, like a really cool looking starfish,
like from the 70s, like tie dye. Like it's like very groovy
with like alien mixed into it. 'Cause
Yes.
it's like,
I was like, dude, the face. I was like, is someone suing?
Yeah, I would for sure.
I would.
I would.
There's an episode of Rick and Morty where that literally happens, and it looks exactly like that. It's like an alien that wraps like this and has an eyeball in the middle. It was like a fucking episode of Rick and Morty.
Okay, well
It's
then
crazy.
two different
lawsuits.
entities should be suing right now.
A fucking alien should be suing Rick and Morty, and Rick and
Morty should be suing Suicide Squad. Call me if you.
It's called the local offices of.
Yeah, there's an attorney right down the hallway.
Yeah, but I like the starfish fucking monster because it looks really cool. Giant eye, the colors are pretty.
Also, Pokemon might sue someone. Just saying, they have a star fucking thing that's
that-
intergalactic that can fuck shit up. Shoot stars, literally.
But that footage of like the astronauts, I thought that was really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like they're like all like, oh cool, look, we got this like fucking space star, and then all the little things just start coming out and fucking get on their faces. It's like, oh man, that's fucked up. And it ends up being like a really cool just boss at the end, because then it fucking takes over this whole town, and now they have to now they gotta worry about like basically zombies too, starfish zombies. So it gets complicated.
It
man.
does.
Yeah, it does take a turn. I was just kind of like, I mean, I knew, right? Because they show the video and everything, but I was like, I didn't think it was going to go down like that, you know? Holy fuck. First of all, you have Cochiloco in there, okay? You got fucking Mascarita.
Mascarita,
sir.
shout
Show some
out.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
Show some
Absolutely.
respect, dude. Fucking
I'm sorry.
If you
Great
haven't
actor.
seen Matando Cabos, people, please.
one of the greatest fucking movies ever made.
Ever.
That's how you know this movie's top notch.
Yep.
They-
Mascarita's in it.
Not only is Mascarita in it, he actually has like a pretty significant role in it. And I like how they give him that like moment at the end where he's just like, "Oh, I fucked up."
Repent.
Yeah, it is really cool.
And
He gets a chance to repent.
He's seeing all like his fucking army
Dude,
just get
fuck,
taken.
man. It's a shame that you don't watch fucking Narcos, but the final scene where
I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, the scene where he's like one of the main bosses, dude. And
Spoilers for Narcos.
I'm not. He has a similar scene to that where he's the fucking what is CIA, DA, whatever, whoever the fuck is coming in to get him. They go into his badass fucking mansion, and you see all the same shit, rotating style. You see this mayhem go on around him, and he's a super pothead. So in the middle of this shit, like some bitch is like kind of giving him a lap dance, and she gets fucking blasted, and he just lights up, and he's just chilling, puts on his headphones, and it's like, dude, it's so good. So when you see that scene too, I was just like, fucking Narcos, goddamn it, fuck.
Yeah.
He's so good in that fucking show.
Well, there you have it.
He's so fucking good.
Yeah, fucking Mascarita gets in there. Probably not keep talking too much longer. We've been going on for a little bit.
We got 50 minutes.
But
We're
I
good.
I like the part where it's already getting towards the end, the Milton part.
Oh,
Oh,
Milton.
yeah, that was pretty good.
That was fucking
I'm naming
good.
my next dog Milton just because of that fucking scene, dude.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, like Milton's dead.
Polka dots is like, Milton's dead.
Idris Elba was just like, Milton was still with us? Like, what the fuck why was he with us? And he's just
He was
like,
helping us.
He's like, how is Milton gonna help us?
And then Harley's like, "Who's Milton?"
She's like, wait a minute. There was a
Milton?
Milton?
It's like, I don't even think I've ever met a Milton.
I would remember a Milton, bro.
But they say Milton like 20 times, and it's so fucking funny.
It is good.
Yeah.
And then they look at his dead body, and they're like, "Oh, Milton!"
Yeah, fucking. So yeah, Harley Quinn gets taken hostage.
And then she has like a quick romance, right, with this military guy who is hot.
Not a bad looking dude. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And yeah, so they bang and she murders.
So great. It's so great.
Post ban clarity is what
She's
happened.
just like, dude, I can see the red flags now. Like, she's evolving.
It's
you know?
because he was talking. They're basically gonna take command of this fucking starfish, him and Mascarita, and they're gonna fucking run shit, you know. So he's just like, yeah, I'll fucking kill men, women, and children. Like, I don't give a shit, you know. And she's just like, all right, bam, kill him. And then she gives all that speech while he's dying. And he finally dies, and she's like, I can't believe this gun had a fucking bullet.
Yeah.
Because it was like a decorative, like really old gun.
Centerpiece and shit.
And then she fucks shit up in that scene after.
Fucking
wow.
Great scene where she goes in that room that has like all the doors, and she's just got the double guns.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
She kills it. She
was
killed redemption, guys.
Yeah,
Redemption.
Absolutely. And then right after that, she has like a really awesome like fight scene with the javelin where she's just fucking murdering a bunch of people, and then and they made it just look really great with like flowers, just fucking petals floating everywhere. Fucking terrific fucking scene.
I just was saying, like, only Margot Robbie can make Pale look that fucking good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Good God.
Also, the red dress helps. She
Yes,
looks fucking good
it was
in
the
that
whole
red
thing. The red
lipstick.
dress, the black combat boots, the blood.
In the beginning too, that like little red leather jumpsuit she had going. Terrific. Class act.
Yeah.
That Margot Robbie.
Yes, girl, yes.
And how she gets the javelins, pretty cool. Like fucking the guy says something to her, like, I don't know, like
Hold it for.
yeah.
And then
She's
he
like,
dies.
She's like all slapping him, like, for what?
Hold it for what? For who?
So then, yeah, it's
It
just
comes into play.
yeah. So it's like, you know, she kills people really cool with it, and then at the end, it serves its purpose.
It's like when she gets out of the building and she's still holding it, and she gets the cab, right? And she has to throw it in the cab.
Out the passenger window.
Yeah, it's great.
Or at the end when the building blows up and everything's falling, she's running, and then she just like comes across it, and she's like, "Oh, hey!" Like, fucking awesome. Like, fucking.
She's
fucking
a
good
delight.
stuff.
She's a delight in this movie.
Oh yeah, the polka dot man has his moment too. I don't know. His mom turned him into a fucking superhero. I don't know.
And then it's really funny that it's like he sees his mom and everyone. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, dude, when they're trying to rescue Flag, and they kill all those people, and they get there, and he's just like, oh, like, yeah, she's from like the fucking revolution or whatever. Like, they saved me from the army or whatever, and they're like, just like, she's like, oh, why didn't like my men tell me you were here? And they're like, like,
there is
what,
also
man?
there's also a subtle ass dick shot in this movie.
I was like, was that a dick?
Wait.
I didn't know it was a
Yeah,
dick.
in that
or,
same scene. Yeah.
Let's slow down.
the shark. Yeah, the shark eats a dude, and then when he pokes his head in to the tent, like it flies out of his mouth.
No.
No, that was a finger.
Okay, wait.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys
the
seen?
guy that gets shot?
Did you
The
guys
guy-
see two dicks in this movie?
No, you're right. That was a finger. It was when the guy gets shot.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. He's just he's
Coming out of like the
has-
hut or
he has
whatever
a
the
wife
fuck.
beater on, and he doesn't have any pants on. And he gets shot in the head, and he falls back, and his dick like
Yeah,
flops.
flops over.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh
Lily.
God.
You don't.
That scene was cool too because both Peacemaker and Idris are trying to like one up each other.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's
yeah.
fucking good because also in the introduction of the team getting built, he's just kind of like, oh well, I'm the shit. He's like, I hit But he's I always get people in the center. He's like, well, I get them
Even more
in the center. What does that even mean?
It's like smaller bullets.
Smaller, and it comes into play much like the javelin, which is really cool. I actually really like that.
That was a great scene. I didn't want him to die. Spoilers, but
When also they have that little competition, and then Idris tells him, like, nobody likes to show off, and he's like, unless what you're showing off is dope as fuck. And he's just he's right. Super good. And then also when they're gonna attack them or whatever, he's just like, nothing like a bloodbath in the morning. And the chick's like, they call you Peacemaker? And he's just like, I fucking love peace or whatever. He's like, I will kill any man, woman, and child to protect peace or whatever. It's just like awesome.
And clearly, he proves it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like that part too at the end when they kind of have the face off with Flag and stuff. Again, I was like, I like both characters. I don't want them to fucking kill each other.
I didn't think he was gonna get murked.
I didn't either,
I was
dude.
pretty hurt.
I was pretty hurt. I couldn't watch it the second time. I'm like, I'm turning my head.
But it looks really cool because they stab him in the heart.
And they
then
show
it
the
just-
heart.
Yeah, really cool.
Little Mortal Kombat action for your ass, fuck it.
But
Yeah.
like the last 20 minutes is just like action, action, action. And then people are dying, people you love, people you hate. It's just like everyone's just fucking dying.
Question: Is Taika a heroin addict in this? Is he?
Yes.
Is he the dad? He's the
Yeah,
dad, right?
that's right.
I was like, this fucking
Ratcatcher 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because the chick's Ratcatcher 2.
But that's like a sweet scene.
It is. It's a nice little heartfelt scene. And also, like, earlier in the movie, like, Idris kind of tells her, like, fucking, like, you got daddy issues or whatever.
Right.
And she's like, I have zero issue with how much I love my father.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like she doesn't say that it's a drug problem or anything. It just calls them burdens. Like, oh, those burdens are too much. Which is okay. He OD'd on some fire shit,
Yeah. Well, yeah, when they show him dead on the floor, he has a needle in his arm.
Mhm.
So pretty tragic. And yeah, so she saves the day with rats.
She does.
You get
And
that-
her little rat is adorable.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, did a rat just wave at me?
It's like, is that rat waving at me? He looks back and he's just like, it appears that it is. It's just like, why? He's like, I'm guessing because it's a friendly rat.
What's a friendly rat?
Super fucking good. And then Idris is all scared of rats. And that scene where they all come out in the first time, and Viola Davis is just, she's like, you're scared of rats? Like, why didn't you tell us you were scared of rats? He's all like, I'm a fucking assassin. Like, why the fuck would I tell you what I'm scared of? And then a rat comes, he's like, ah! It's so fucking good.
It is good.
It's Good stuff.
Anyway, they kill the fucking starfish. The rats go inside, they eat it from the inside out. It's actually really pretty.
And the polka dot man has like this last moment. He's like, I'm a superhero.
Oh, yeah. And then he gets squashed.
And then he gets squashed by the starfish.
Which means, dude, he just could have shot his eye and he could have eliminated the shit out of that star.
Yeah, get on the second floor, dog.
Throw your polka dots at him,
It's
dude.
your mom. Just
Yeah.
It's your mom. Yeah.
Again, I keep going back to that scene where they are rescuing Flag. Where she's like, "Where's my team?" And he's just like, "I pretended they were my mom, and they killed them." And then she's just like, "What?"
It's great.
You know what? That was actually a thing too that I was tripping out on. That like a lot of the henchmen or the evil doers are fucking female. They're like really heavy on the female shit.
What do you mean?
Like the team that they murdered there to go see, like, you know how the leader of that group that rescued a Flag was female.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that they killed were females too. And then the ones that were part of the military that were dying were also females in the
Okay.
military. So I was like, bro, this should just kill a shit ton of females.
Yeah.
No mercy style.
Speaking of females, ooh, boobalicious for 5
All right.
seconds.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I was like,
We're like, whoa.
I was like, time's not up, time's on. It was just like they were bouncing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So not only was I not ready for that giant rack, they're also just like bouncing like
Yeah.
crazy. It's like, wait, slow down. Let me see him still first.
What does Jim Carrey say? If I was a boxer, I'd bounce those things.
Like Sugar Ray Leonard.
No, man, I was
Exactly.
watching with my girl and we were both into it and shit. And out of nowhere, that scene comes on. We just both look at each other like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
A glorious rack.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're right.
Mhm.
I forgot, but now I remember.
Yeah, but anyway, the movie ends. They fucking kill the starfish.
So who survives?
Basically, out of like the
Original team.
out of
Right?
like the team, most of them make it. John Cena dies, and
You know what? I'll give Stallone there that fucking body rip scene.
oh, that was awesome.
That was really cool. I did like that. He just pulls that guy apart.
Yeah.
When they're covered by the rain and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually really cool. Like,
Or then he has that guy's head in his mouth and it's still like
Oh, he's, like,
moving.
chewing, walking
Yeah.
He's just like a fucking...
He's hungry, dude.
He's always like, nom nom.
Nom nom.
At the end, when all the dead bodies are around, it's like, nom nom. They're like, no.
No.
He goes up to the next one, it's like, nom
Nom
nom.
nom. No.
And then at the last one, he just points at it. They're like, damn it, dude. It's like, oh.
So the shark is good. Harley.
And I really like just how the shark looked. Not only Sylvester Stallone makes that really funny, but I actually like the detail in the face of the shark and shit. It was really
and when
good.
he's wearing his shorts. Like, I just
he's
fucking.
pulling up his shorts.
He's pulling up his shorts. It's like, dude, this is fucking great.
Oh, man.
He's indestructible, that fucking shark.
Yeah,
is.
when they shot him like 20 times, I was like, oh no.
Oh, you thought that like those jellyfish thing were gonna fucking eat him? Because then like as soon as they swarm him, the water got like super red. I was like, oh no, I hope that's not like
little shark action. Taste of your own medicine there.
Yeah, I thought he died like 5 times, but he was alive.
Yeah. Yeah, and then him and the rat chick, they have a bond,
Yeah, because she's like, we're friends. Like, you
Yeah.
don't eat your friends.
Yeah. And then she says something like, and if you eat me because like I decided to trust and love, then like it'll be a worthy death. Idris Elba was just like, you're an idiot.
That shark's gonna fucking eat you.
Idris Elba was originally supposed to play the same role as Will
Big
Smith.
Willie. I knew
That's
it.
okay. He would have smashed the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. But then the studio wised up and they were like, you know what? Making him a completely different character because then maybe potentially we could get Will Smith in a future fucking movie, Maybe he sees this one. He's just like, you know what?
Me and Idris.
I'd be... Exactly.
I need to step it up.
Uh-huh.
Bloodshot and Dead Sport, or I think I mixed those up.
Deadshot.
Deadshot and Bloodsport.
It sounded cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It works both ways.
So like that's the only thing I'm tripping out on is like, okay, are these characters true to the world of this shit? And if they are, like, are people offended or what the fuck?
I
haven't seen too much shit about it or anything, but I wonder if Shark Man or whatever the fuck he is.
I believe that I was reading about it. Shark Guy is supposed to be a hammerhead in the comics or whatever. But they were just like, yeah, the Great White looks cooler. So, I mean, whatever. You got to be a really hardcore bastard for something like that.
I'm
to
just saying,
bother
you know, there's some crazies out there. for sure.
What is cool about this is that he went deep into the comics and picked like a bunch of obscure fucking superheroes. Like I had heard of the Polka Dot Man only because of that scene in Lego Batman where they actually are making fun of like all of the dumb
Villains?
characters that they've had in the comics throughout the years. And I think one of them's like Polka Dot Man, and then he comes out in
He's
this
real.
movie. Like, so yeah, they picked some like
Interesting.
obscure characters or
Yeah.
whatever. Obviously, the only one I know of, other than not because of the last Suicide Squad movie, is Harley Quinn. Other than that, I had no idea who the fuck Deadshot or Bloodsport were. I mean, I knew who Killer Croc was from the first one, and they ruined that character too in this iteration. I'm pretty sure most fucking DC, anybody who's a fan of Suicide Squad comics would probably think this movie is the shit.
This movie's so good. I was pleasantly surprised.
We didn't even go through the IMDb rating. This is very highly rated. IMDb 7.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes score 92%.
Wow. Yeah.
And audience score 86%.
That's why I'm just like, what do you mean it's going to flop this
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
That's
think
weird.
it's only gonna flop because of its rating, and yeah, like it's a hard R, so maybe fucking kids that are under fucking 16 won't be able to buy a ticket to this without somebody who's like over 20 fucking one or something.
That's a stupid rule.
That's pretty dumb. But that's why you have HBO Max.
Yep.
That's true. So yeah, maybe it'll be very successful like that, right? Maybe it's just like, oh yeah, nobody went to the movies to see it, but everybody heard about it, and everybody.
Oh, you know what? We totally forgot to mention this. So speaking of that streaming shit.
ScarJo.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, yeah.
Suing Disney.
Oh my God.
That was in my notes. I forgot.
Wow.
Dude, there's multiple, right? It's not only ScarJo.
Yeah, but she's like the one that's like making a lot of noise right now. But a lot of people.
Well, that's what we were. I told you about. Krasinski did the same thing with Quiet Place.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, going after Disney is kind of like that's a career ender.
Yeah,
right there,
that's that's tough.
Yeah,
she could potentially lose it all. I mean, with this last one, I didn't see it or anything.
I don't think so. I think. I mean, I haven't seen this last one, but I'm pretty sure she was done. This
might have been like her last movie in the so she's like, fuck it.
Okay.
She had already died. This was a movie that takes place before Endgame, so she had already died.
I still need to know the timeline because I did go see it with my nieces, and I was like, wait, when does this happen?
Yeah.
But anyway.
I think it's supposed to take place after the second Captain America movie,
which I haven't seen.
So yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
But so yeah, that's probably what gave her incentive to like. Not only did she finally get her own movie, but the Disney was a dick about it and fucking.
I think Emma Stone was in that group too, right?
Emma Stone because of Cruella and then The Quiet Place.
Well, Emma Stone has way more of a right to sue because that movie came out early on in the fucking reopening of theaters, and people, that was the glory days when you would go into a movie theater and there would be like maybe one other person in there. Right. Nobody was going.
Right. Good times.
And like now it's like it's still not as packed as it usually is.
Unless Shyamalan's fucking showing up.
Yeah.
Was that thing fucking jam packed?
It was packed. It was a small auditorium.
But it was packed. Yeah, all the chamois were there.
The whole row was accessed, so I was just kind of like, okay.
A lot of dummies. Huh?
Oh, shut up. We love Shammy.
Wow, a lot of dummies.
I love him.
Shammy's for life, dude.
What a crazy world.
Well, we're going to go watch it right after this, so I don't know what you're talking about. Next episode, guys.
We're going to a packed theater right now. All these fuckers watching old right now.
We should make t-shirts. Bono, Shammies. Shammies for life. Hashtag Shammies.
Yep.
We don't just drive cars.
Shut up. Dude, we fucking love Shammy.
But another thing I was going to mention too, so I don't know if I'm sure you did, but that Scorsese quote about these movies.
Yeah, about superhero movies?
Yeah, James Gunn responded to that. Did you see what he said?
No, what did he say?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
We'll never know.
No.
Oh, wait, I read the headline. I didn't read what he actually said. It could be taken out of context or whatever, because I literally just read the headline, didn't bother to read what it said or to watch wherever the hell it came from, because that's what these things are. They will just take something out of context.
Right.
So giving them the benefit on the doubt on that one, because anybody that comes out and says anything bad about Martin Scorsese, like, you should shut your mouth.
It's a death wish.
And even Scorsese's quote isn't even that bad. He's just saying, hey, it's not actual theater or anything.
He said it wasn't like cinema.
Mm-hmm. Which
I mean, he's wrong. It is cinema because it is playing in the cinema, but I know what he means.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like, it is technically cinema.
Right.
But I know what he said.
He should have stuck to like theater or something, something that's a little bit more intimate, right? You go and see a theater cast.
I mean, yeah.
To kind of play a movie. I like the romantic part of it, right?
He could have said like a film, because I doubt fucking Disney is shooting in film anymore. Like, that's all fucking digital,
Right.
Just could have used that term or whatever. But from what I believe what James Gunn, the headline said something that like Martin Scorsese says that to get attention or something.
That fool does not need.
He does not need attention.
He is arguably the greatest director of all fucking
Right,
time.
like-
I don't think he cares
He's
whether
like,
he
what
makes
should I
a
do today to
hit
get
or not."
attention?
Yeah, like whatever. He has had our attention. He's had the world's attention for fucking.
He has my
years.
attention right now.
He had my curiosity. now he has my attention. So.
Little Leo.
Who often collaborates with Martin Scorsese.
Of course.
James Gunn.
Fucker.
Who are you collabing with
With
these
your
days?
cool ass name.
I know, it's a pretty cool name.
Oh, another fucking fun office fact. He used to be married to Pam.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucked up. He said used to, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. He married her like in the height, probably like season 2 of The Office. They were married throughout
It's a
that
good
whole
season.
time.
That's a really good season, dude.
Cause what she's in Slither. I don't know if you remember. She was like the receptionist for the cops or whatever. She answered
Really?
the phones.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, I think we've gone on long enough on this one. I think we all recommend the Suicide
Yeah.
Squad.
Don't let it flop, guys.
Go out there and watch it. Go watch it in a movie theater. I know that it is on HBO Max and it's convenient, and I've already seen it, like parts of it, a bunch of times on HBO Max because it has a bunch of really cool. Like I would just like to watch a certain scene from it.
And you know what? Yeah, I mean, not to shit on that Scorsese shit, but it's like, you know what? The intention of this movie, I don't think it's to be a fucking like a really good movie, right? It's not Oscar worthy or anything.
No.
It's not going for anything, even if for animation and all that shit. It's like, no, it's
But,
not
I
even
mean-
that serious.
I mean, even this though
But
is
it's good.
is much better than. I don't think Scorsese was talking about. He's definitely not talking about this movie.
No.
He's talking about Marvel and the
all
fucking
the fucking movies
machine,
they've
the
done.
machine they made, and
Yeah,
how like come on. He's just like
But yeah, if you're looking to take this movie seriously, don't. But it is a good watch for sure.
You will laugh your ass
very
off.
enjoyable. What do you guys give it? A 10.
A 10.
Give it a 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10 out of 10.
As-
10 out of
as
10.
Okay, so being a douchebag, I'd give it like a 7.5.
Wow.
It's good. But
I loved it.
I don't-
There wasn't anything I didn't like about it. It was entertaining. It did its job. It surprised me.
Yeah.
Sly's voice is on there. What more can I ask for? A gorgeous,
Good-looking men.
good-looking men.
Some
I mean,
brutes. You
good
get some
God.
bods out
It's
there.
just a lot of good-looking men.
Get a dick.
Apparently, I have to go back
Go
to that
watch it.
dick.
Go
I gotta
watch
go
it.
back.
You get a dick in there, so
You get hottie with a body, Margot Robbie.
You
You,
get
get an
the-
excellent rack. You
get,
just
you get that rack because they had to give something back
You're right.
to the men.
You're right. Equal.
There he was like, you know what, dude? You know what? I'm just gonna have some giant titties and just run
This-
right into the room.
This movie was about equality.
yeah. She didn't even have to run. She walked and they jiggled.
Anyways, yeah, I would give this movie like an 8.8 or 8.9, almost a 9. Like I fucking really like this movie. Fun ass, great movie to watch. Especially, it said go see it in the theater, but on HBO Max because it is a long movie. It's 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Which the other one I saw was 202. So I mean, they're about the same.
Yeah, they're pretty equal.
Yeah.
But not equal.
Yeah, but understandably, if you're gonna go to the movie, it's gonna take a big old chunk of your time, and if you watch it at home, you could watch it in pieces and stuff. So, yeah, I would still say go see it in the movie theater. You're gonna have a better experience watching it in the movie theater. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Make sure to follow us on the Instagrams and all that bullshit. Subscribe, throw a review out there or something.
I know. Yeah, we need to get a little bit more into our social media.
How about you
platforms there.
bastards say, hey, we like the show?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to call you bastards.
No.
but-
It's all love.
Yeah, make sure you listen to the other shows on the network, the Salinas Underground podcast, the Nakama podcast, the A3 Uncle Madres. Support the Salad Bites Media Network, and yeah, that's it. Say goodbye, fellas.
Right on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Later.
Sayonara, Sammy.
The Electro and Bono Movie Power